What's going on, everyone? Back with a live stream. I haven't done one in forever. Man, it's good to be back doing another stream. It's been a really long time. But I appreciate everyone for being here right now. And if you guys are new to the channel, please like the stream, subscribe to the channel if you guys are not already subscribed. I'd really appreciate that. We're gonna have a nice show. Talk about anything really, anything you guys want to talk about. Al Smith, I appreciate you for being here. Panther Central. How good do you think the Raptors would be right now if Kawhi was still on the team? That's a really good question. Right now he's injured, so not much would change there. But I think they would definitely. Well, first of all, Kyle Lowry would have stayed. If Kawhi stayed, Kyle Lowry would have stayed. And I think they'd be good. They'd be top 2 or 3 team in the Eastern Conference. In my opinion, they'd be contending for titles. Of course, that's with Kawhi healthy. But at the same time, if he was still on the team, they wouldn't have Scotty Barnes. They probably wouldn't have Gary Trent Jr. They'd probably still have Norman Powell. It's very tough to tell, but they would be a very good team and definitely a title contender. Rodney, it's been a long time, buddy. I appreciate you for being here. The Chiefs are the best team in football. I mean, there are a lot of good teams, and Chiefs are definitely up there. Last night's game was fantastic. I mean, Patrick Mahomes is far and away, in my opinion, the best quarterback in all football. And he has a great supporting cast with it, but I think he's definitely amongst the top players, among top quarterbacks in the league. Definitely a top 2 or 3 guy, in my opinion, though. I think he's the best in all of football. And I mean, he's just in a really good situation. I mean, you look at other quarterbacks. I mean, he might be in the best situation in all football. I mean, he's got one of the best head coaches. Andy Reid. He's got a really, really good offensive coordinator. His defense is finding its way. He's got weapons everywhere you look. He's in a really good situation there, and I mean, it's working out really nicely for him. I appreciate you for being here, Rodney. It's been a long time since I've seen you, buddy. Watching the Warriors and Celtic game right now. The Warriors, man, Steph Curry's unbelievable. I mean, he's just put up 16 in the first quarter. Al Smith, Giants win Sunday. No. I mean, it would take a miracle. We got an awful quarterback under center, whether that's Fromm or Glennon. Both guys suck. And it is what it is. What can you do at this point? I mean, season's likely over. So we're basically looking for moral victories and, future players and who's going to be a part of the future. And realistically, if you don't have Jones there, you don't have Tony. I mean, it's just so tough to do that. It sucks right now for the Giants. So it's definitely difficult. You like the Jalen Smith signing? Yeah, I know you commented on the video. It makes sense for sure. It definitely makes sense. I like the signing. I hope he could be like a guy that's here for more than just this year. We'll see, though. I really do like the signing. Yeah, you did. Panther Central, thank you very much. I feel like we're in the same boat as the Giants, mediocrity every single year. I mean, the Panthers, yeah, you guys haven't been good since, Newton was in his prime, realistically. It's just a tough situation. I mean, you guys are in a similar boat in terms of, like, your running back you draft really high. and the guy just can't stay on the field. It's so tough. It's just so tough. I mean, you always hope he can, McCaffrey and Saquon can stay on the field, and then when they go down, it's just like, it's going to be another bad injury. But in terms of the mediocrity between our teams, I mean, yeah, it's tough right now. Definitely tough. But you guys are still in the hunt. I mean, I wouldn't rule your season out one bit. I mean, that 7 seed is totally up for grabs. I know you guys on Sunday you play the Bills. That's not going to be an easy game. But at the end of the day, you guys aren't out of it, and hopefully for you guys, you can figure something out. I know Sam Darnold is back. We'll see if they play him. I wouldn't. I mean, I think he's a terrible quarterback. I think you guys give up a lot. To get him, it's just tough. It's unfortunate, and hopefully there's better days ahead. I know the Giants, we got a good offseason to look forward to. A couple of first rounders, probably in the top 10, maybe even top 5. We'll see how it goes, but we definitely have, something to look forward to. The Giants are going to be searching for a GM. I doubt we'll be searching for a head coach, but it'll be an exciting offseason. And for my channel, there's going to be a whole lot to talk about. You guys thought last season there was a lot to talk about. I mean, this year it is going to be a jam-packed, between rumors and, GM search, what happens with our coordinators. It's good, the draft picks. It's going to be a fun offseason. Al Smith agrees with you. Panther Central, tough situation going on. Yeah, trading for Darnold wasn't a smart decision whatsoever. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely something that you can't be upset about because you guys were in a weird quarterback spot. Like Bridgewater was done there. At the end of the day, you guys are just trying to revive the guy's career. Matt Rule's a great coach. You guys have a couple of really good weapons. Your defense is good. You got some really good pieces there. And I think you guys were just hoping that he would turn out and be able to switch and turn around his career there in Carolina. And it just, so far, it hasn't worked out. And what's the situation for Darnold in terms of his contract, I'm gonna search that up right now. Let me know if you know though in the chat. He drafted 2018 third overall. Yes. Oh wow. He is locked up next year, $18.8 million, and then 2023 becomes at 26 years of age, he becomes an unrestricted free agent. That's a lot of money for Sam Darnold. I mean, that's a whole lot of money. And that's I don't know where that contract's from. That can't be the 5th-year option, is it? I mean, that's a lot of money. If the Giants extend Jones on the 5th year, which I think would be the right decision, it's not going to be even near that. I don't think, unless it's because he was drafted 3rd overall. Jones was drafted 6. I'm not sure how. I mean, he's nearly $20 million, his base salary. His dead cap hit of $18.858 million. That's insane. That's a huge commitment, huge contract for next season. And at this rate, it's going to be tough to trade the guy. If you guys are interested in doing a mock draft, like watch me do a mock draft, we could figure something like that out. If you guys are interested, let me know down below in the live chat. I mean, it's early. It's the middle of December. But we're approaching the off season, and a lot of people I already see are doing it. I'm pretty soon I'm gonna have my New York Giants 7-round mock. I always do one of those, so that'll be up soon, maybe. I always do a few of those, but it's still early. The season's on. I mean, we'll see though. It's never too early when you're the New York Giants to be looking at the draft. I mean, it's so tough, always losing seasons, and so unfortunate. But if you guys are interested, let me Let me know. Gang time. Malik Willis will rise in the draft process and be the biggest draft riser again and be the first quarterback. It's interesting. I mean, Malik Willis, I don't really watch him enough to be able to really evaluate him, but a lot people are either they love him or they hate him, and I haven't yet been able to really, figure out what side I'm on there. But I mean, as a New York Giant fan, I don't want to draft a quarterback. I think we still need to see with an offensive line what Jones is, and if you draft a quarterback, they're going to be in the same situation as Jones, a shitty offensive line. And it's just going to be so tough. Maybe you're right. I mean, a lot of people are talking about him. A lot of people are saying Kenny Pickett is the top guy. It'll be interesting to see. But gang time, I appreciate you for being here, buddy. It's been quite a long time since I've done a stream, so I haven't been able to talk to you guys for a while. So thank you, everybody, for being here. If you guys are new, please please subscribe. Al Smith, yeah, that'd be fun. Are you talking about the mock drafts? Maybe we could do that. The QBs in this year's draft aren't as good as last year's. No, not even close. I mean, yesterday, last year was one of the top quarterback draft classes we've seen in a long time. So, I mean, it's just way too tough to wow. Draymond Green just had an air ball of a 3 and it missed by like 5 feet. Wow. It's not even close. I mean, there's realistically, do you think of one guy in this draft, maybe Malik Willis? I don't know, but do you really see a franchise quarterback, like a top 5 guy in one of these guys? We saw a bunch. I mean, Mac Jones is already, you could argue, he's a top 10 quarterback this season. I mean, I understand he's under a better, he's with Belichick, but all right, Al Smith, maybe we'll do one later. Game time. What are the Giants going to do with Barkley? Oh, what a question. The Giants could take Willis with 2 picks this year, even next year. Could take at Willis. I don't want to draft a quarterback. I think they should give Jones one more year and see what he could do with an offensive line. As for Barkley, it's just so tough. I think next year they're going to reevaluate and see. I mean, and it's so tough right now because we don't know who the new GM will be. We don't know what they want to do, if they want to blow it up. We don't know if Joe Judge loves Saquon Barkley because he was not the one to draft him, right? It was Dave Gettleman, and he's going to be gone. So it's interesting. But if I had to guess, I think Barkley plays next season on the 5th year. And I think if he performs and stays healthy, I think they bring him onto a 1-year deal. And then they say, if he can be consistent and do it back-to-back seasons, then we can, give him the money. That's what I think they should do. And I think the new GM is going to be smart enough to do that. Trey Lance will be the best quarterback in the 2021 draft, and he rose similarly. It's too early. I mean, we haven't seen enough of Trey Lance. We haven't seen Trevor Lawrence realistically without a moron of a head coach. Zach Wilson is terrible. I mean, he seems to be probably the worst of those top 5. Justin Fields, Matt Nagy sucks. We'll see what happens when they get him back going again. When they get him out of there and when they get a better team around Fields. But right now, to me, it's Mac Jones. I mean, he's with Belichick. He's with one of the better defenses in all of football. I mean, he's one of the best teams in the AFC. So we'll see with Trey Lance, and we'll see what the Niners elect to do in the offseason with Garoppolo. But I would think Lance will be starting week 1 in 2022. At least the Giants did not take Darnold. Barkley was good before the injuries and looked like the best player in the disappointment. Yeah, I mean, Barkley's a terrific player. I mean, he's talented. He's explosive. He's everything you want in a running back. But, I mean, the guy is just always hurt, and it sucks. I mean, it's so, unfortunate for Barkley, and as a fan, you hate to see it. It's absolutely sucks. But what are you going to do? I mean, it's just it's so difficult right now, and hopefully for Barkley, he's able to kind of get back on track and have a good rest of this season, and hopefully he's able to perform nicely, and then next year, and if he's given another shot here in New York, Lance has the best opportunity. he's in the best situation, even though Jimmy G was not a long-term option. No one at this time last year thought the 49ers would go for a rookie quarterback this soon. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. And one thing I'm going to say with the 49ers is if Aaron Rodgers decides for some reason they want to go, if Aaron Rodgers decides he wants to leave Green Bay, don't be surprised if he ends up in San Fran. I mean, just don't be surprised because if the Packers like Trey Lance and they think he's worth, him and 2 or 3 first-round picks are worth Aaron Rodgers, maybe they give it a go. I mean, it's weird in San Fran. I mean, they're a team that could flip the switch at any moment and become contenders in the NFC. As crazy as that sounds, with that defense, with that coach, I mean, there's just so much there in San Fran. And, I mean, Garoppolo's not a bad quarterback. He's been in the Super Bowl a couple of years ago. So, definitely a weird situation in San Fran. It'll be interesting to see if they can get in the playoffs, how deep they'll get. I think Mac Jones is the best quarterback from last year's draft. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I mean, I think he's just in the best situation. I mean, how could you go wrong with Bill Belichick? I mean, you just can't. I mean, he's as smart as head coach as there is out there. So it's definitely interesting. But we'll see what happens there. I think he's definitely, though. I think he's one of the top guys in the top quarterbacks in that past draft class, for sure. NFL trades are much different, so I don't think Lance will be a Packer with them having Jordan Love, but he'd be a superstar right out the gate. Yeah, I mean, realistically, is Jordan Love going to be a top quarterback? I don't know. And I mean, it's a weird situation there in Green Bay. I mean, you don't really know what to expect at this point. So I think it's definitely tough to the point where I think there's they're in a good spot. I mean, you can't go wrong when you have Rodgers, no matter what, even if he's going to leave, because I mean, the guy's value is so high. So it's definitely interesting, but we'll see what happens going forward over in Green Bay. This year's draft order is strange. Tons of teams have 2-3 picks in a row. Weird. Have never seen that. Also, I've seen that before. Also, NFL trades the value is different. Like you can get a top pick by trading a 4th round and a 5th round pick. Yeah, I think about the 2 or 3 picks in a row. It's too soon to be able to tell that. Like I know the Giants right now are mocked to have the 5th and 6th pick, but realistically, I think it's too soon to be able to tell if that's exactly what's going to happen. I mean, if the Giants win a game, all of a sudden they move up a bit. So we'll see what happens. Will Tampa be tanking in 2023 with Brady being 45 by then and getting Stroud or Young? No, they won't tank. I mean, they have too many good players to tank. Even if they tank, they might even make the playoffs, no matter who's the quarterback. I mean, that defense is just unbelievable. The weapons there, the run game, the head coach. I mean, the O-line, everything about that team is, unbelievable. So I don't know. It's weird. It really is weird. But we'll see. I remember like in week 8, the Eagles had like 2, 4, 5 or something like that. Yeah, they did, because the Colts had a crappy start. They had a crappy start. And the Dolphins had one of the worst starts in the NFL. So, yeah, they did. But that the draft order, realistically, it moves around so often. So it's too tough to tell right now who, is going to go, when. PC, they have Trask, so they don't need a quarterback. Yeah, but I mean, Trask was a 4th round pick. Is that a franchise quarterback? It's close. You never know. I mean, if they can somehow find a way. I mean, the thing is, there's some veteran quarterbacks who, you could bench him to be a mentor to the next guy, right? But realistically, is Brady ever going to be the backup quarterback ever in his career? I mean, the guy could be 60 and he won't be a backup quarterback. I mean, you put an offensive line around him for him not to move. I mean, he's never really moved in his life, but I mean, it's tough. I don't know if they're going to be able to have Kyle Trask as the franchise guy. It's just too tough to tell right now. I mean, it's an interesting topic of conversation for sure, but I just don't know, what Trask really is right now. But it's definitely a situation to monitor there in Tampa. Should the Lions take a quarterback risk at 24 or wait for next year? We know the media loves QB, so someone could rise to the top 5 as well to teams like the Texans and Lions. I mean, again, it's realistically, they're the team that, for me, I think Bryce Young is like probably, if you ask me right now who I think is most likely to get Bryce Young right now, I would probably say the Lions. So I think they hold off on a quarterback. Maybe if they see something in someone that late, or if someone falls, who knows? But who knows? It's interesting. The Raptors should get Jaden Ivey. Is that the guy from Purdue? I believe Purdue. Let me know if he's the Purdue guard. I believe. I mean, I don't know really too much about him. I think he's the guy from Purdue. Yeah, he a point guard. Yeah, where's he projected to go? Let's check out his stats right now. Purdue point guard. This season he's averaging 16.5 points per game in 10 games. I mean, according to his numbers, he looks like he's going to be a pretty high draft pick. I think the Raptors are going to make the play-in. To be honest with you, so I don't know if they'll be in the position to draft a guy like that, but we'll see. It's definitely interesting. The NBA season is just way too early to be looking at the draft. It's just there's so much time. We're not even halfway through the year yet, so it's very soon right now to tell. His stock has risen to the top 5 or 4, but he used to be in the Raptors range. I had him as the best guard before the stock up. I mean, if he's a top 5 guy, I just don't think the Raptors will be picking there unless they just missed if they have to play in, but they don't make the playoffs and somehow, go up in the lottery, maybe. But I just don't think the Raptors are going to be in a position to be drafting, probably not even in the top 10 realistically. But who knows? Maybe his stock falls. It's so early. I mean, college basketball season just started. If the Raptors are healthy, they'd be a 4-5 seed in the East. Yeah, I mean, injuries have definitely been a killer for us. We started the year without Pascal. I mean, been without our centers for how long? It's just really tough. I mean, it's tough right now. I think they should explore some VanVleet trades to let Barnes be a point guard. Oh, wow. I never heard that one before. I mean, it's I don't know if Barnes would be a good point guard. I wouldn't move Fred VanVleet. If there's one of the core guys to move, for me, it would be Pascal. And I'd see if I could get a guy like Sabonis or Turner plus. I mean, it's interesting. I mean, I think the most realistic guy, if the Raptors trade one of their biggest names, like I said, I think it's Pascal. And the biggest guy on the market that I think is, the best chance to come to Toronto, it's Miles Turner to me. I think I don't think either one, like either or will happen, but I don't think the Raptors trade VanVleet. I mean, it's just, I don't think they're in the position really to do that right now. I don't know how Barnes would really work out at point guard, to be honest. I mean, he looks good where he's at right now, so I don't know if you want to really mess with his growth as a player. I mean, he's just such a great young guy. He's just looked fantastic. My goodness, that guy he's been on a tear. Hopefully he's able to keep it up. I mean, the guy looks fantastic. And to me, he's the rookie of the year. I don't know how people go out and say Evan Mobley. I mean, he's been great. Mobley's been unbelievable. But look at the numbers. I mean, Barnes is just – I mean, he's playing right now. He's playing on a terrific level. So we'll see what happens. But, definitely interesting. Appreciate everyone for being in here. If you guys are new, please like the stream, comment in the chat, and subscribe. If you guys are not already subscribed, I post tons of videos, Leafs, Raptors, Blue Jays, and Giants. Those are my main teams on this channel. Do tons of content, couple live streams here and there, some play-by-plays. I do tons on the channel, so subscribe. If you guys are not subscribed, like the stream, comment in the chat. Game time. Van Vliet, a solid player, but I think he's holding their ceiling back. Has limitations. Plus, I like to see a Barnes, Trent, OG, Siakam, Turner lineup. That would be a very good lineup. I mean, I don't think if you're trading Fred Van Vliet, you're not getting Miles Turner. I mean, I think you're getting Miles Turner and something. I don't think the Raptors are going to trade Van Vliet. I mean, the guy's the heart and soul of our team. I mean, he's just. Like, realistically, if you think of the Raptors, what's the first player that comes to your mind? To me, it's Fred Van Vliet. I don't know, like right now, of who's on the team now, he comes to mind for me. I mean, I don't know. I don't think they're going to trade Van Vliet. I mean, if the right deal presents itself and it's like a deal that the Raptors can't say no to, I mean, maybe they go at it, but I just don't think that's something that Masai is looking to do right now. I think he likes where his team's at in terms of the core pieces. If anything, he moves the younger guys and brings in a guy like Turner. I just don't think he's gonna trade the top guys right now, at least. But anything can change at any point. Hopefully, the Raptors could put a run together. I mean, they've been playing some really good basketball lately. I mean, they're 2 games under 500. They're not far out of the. They're neck and neck there for the play-in. They're close to the 8th spot, the 7th spot, the 5th spot. It's just a tight Eastern Conference, and they've been playing some really good opponents, really tough. I mean, take a look at the Brooklyn game; they played them super tough. They beat the Bucks. They play everybody tough. I mean, it's really, really, it's a really good thing. If you're a fan of the Raptors like me, it's probably be a ceiling raise move or a move to embrace a full young rebuild. I don't know. I just don't think the Raptors are going into rebuild right now. And if they do, then they would move realistically. They would move Siakam. They would move Van Vliet. They would move there's a couple guys they would move. I don't think that's the direction they're going in right now. I think they're kind of hoping their guys, evolve. They can get a center. And they can realistically, if we have a center and we can stay healthy, we're a scary team, man. You look at all the games we lose, it's because we cannot rebound the basketball. It's clear and simple. I mean, it's just been so tough for us right now. It's been the reason we haven't been able to really do anything right now and win games because it's just so difficult for us to rebound the basketball. It sucks. Sucks right now. Looking across the NBA, the Heat are up by 13 against the Magic. The Nuggets up 22 on the Hawks. The Warriors are up 14 on the Celtics. The Bucks are tied with the Pelicans at 47. So all the road teams are leading except the Pelicans, who are tied right now. It's interesting there around the NBA. Some pretty cool results. Man, Kyle Lowry's been just so good for that Miami Heat team. I mean, he's got 13 assists tonight, 2 blocks. I mean, he's just such an efficient guy, and he's just such a big piece to a championship team and a contender, and that's what Miami is. I mean, they're definitely a team that's going to be competing to win an NBA title. If they could stay healthy, they're just terrific. And it's good to see Lowry. I wish he were still here, but it's good to see him enjoying his time and doing well over there in South Beach. The Cavs are surprising me so far. Yeah, they definitely are. I just don't know if they're going to be able to continue. I don't know. I didn't think they'd be good this season. Well, I know I thought they would be somewhat good. I mean, they have some good players. Without a question, they have some really good players. But it's interesting. They're who knows if Sexton's out for the year, which sucks for them. But they're in a spot where they're a team that you can't be upset with whatever happens, because to this point they've been terrific. And realistically, I don't know if their fan base really expected much from them, but they got some really good players that they kind of fly under the radar by teams and sources and everything around the league. And they have a really good starting five when they're healthy, and they have some good bench core pieces and young guys. They've got a bright future over in Cleveland, that's for sure. I didn't know Sexton was injured. Man, that sucks. Yeah, he's done for the year. It's tough. It's a tough break for them. He's been injured for a while now. I don't know. Al Smith says mock draft now. Why not? Why not? It's a mock draft. All right. Draft Network. This is going to be a tradeless mock draft. We're going to do with no trades. Second half of the Celtics and Warrior game just started. Let's start the mock draft. Let's take a look. It's just loading. I'm sharing my screen. Not sure why it's not loading right now. All right. So you guys see the screen? It's kind of slow right now. All right. Select all. And let's get going. One round. Start draft. All right. I don't know why everyone's flying off the Kayvon Thibodeau, bandwagon. I feel like that guy is special. I feel like he's just such a special player. I just don't know I just don't know how the Lions will pass up on the guy. I mean, he's just an unbelievable, he's just an unbelievably talented guy to me. So if I'm not really doing this on what I think's going to happen. I'm just going to, I don't know. I'm gonna kind of go along with it as what I think's going to happen, and I think they're going to go with them with the first pick. I mean, if they don't, it's a huge mistake in my opinion. But that's that there. Can you guys see can you guys see it right now? I believe it works. All right. I think here they go Aiden Hutchinson, and here I think they go with the Jaguars. I think they take Evan Neal. I think he's just they got to protect Lawrence, and that's at the end of the day. I think that's what they do there. I think they take Lawrence, take Neal, kind of get some protection for Lawrence, and I think that's big and really really key in in terms of helping them in the progression of that player. The Jets is a tough one because they have a pick at 4 and 7. This could go anyway, really. But if I had to guess, I think they go with Ekwonu from NC State. I think he's just a really good player, and I think that's what they do there. I think the Giants, I think they trade back with one of these picks, but I think in the end they go with George Karlaftis, and I think they go with they got to go with an lineman. I know the prospect ranks on this thing is terrible. I think they go with Linderbaum here, though. And then the Jets are back up, and I think they go with Kyle Hamilton. He's just too good of a player to pass up on. I think that's what they do here. The Panthers, I think they go. I think they take a quarterback. I think they go Kenny Pickett. Panther Central. That's a pretty interesting one. Let me know if you like it. I don't know if that's what you want to do. It's interesting for sure. I think I think here they go with DeMarvin Leal. I hope I'm wrong about this, but I think the Eagles go with Stingley, and then right after, I feel like there's a lot they could do. I think they take an O-lineman. They go with Cross. I feel like that would be good for them. Here for these Vikings, I think they go Booth. I think the Saints go quarterback Corral. I think they're just at a point where they need one. I think the Raiders go with Jordan Davis. I think they need a defensive lineman. It's said it's one of the biggest needs, I believe. These guys are in a tough spot because I think if one of these two quarterbacks falls there, they definitely, in my opinion, they go with one. If not, I think I could see them trade back, or they could just improve the O-line. They go with Kenyon Green. I think you can't go wrong with that pick. And I think that makes sense for them. I think the Broncos go with same thing. They could use a quarterback. Who knows? But I think they go with Jabo. Bengals, they got to go O-line. I don't think it's even a question. But there's not much here. There's really not a guy suitable for this spot. I guess they go with Petit Frere. I mean, he's the next best O-lineman on the board. I think the Browns. Yeah, I think they go with the receiver. I think that's the first receiver taken off the board. Olave from Ohio State. Washington football team, they could use another weapon. I wouldn't be surprised if they take another one to go on the other side of Terry McLaurin. That wouldn't be a bad pick there. Buffalo, I mean, if they end up with Devin Lloyd, my God, look out. That could be scary. I think they do that there maybe. The Eagles, I mean, they could use another weapon. Knowing them, maybe they go with a quarterback. Who knows? I think they take an edge. Miami, they got to go with a weapon. Garrett Wilson, he seems like a good pick at that spot. Chargers, interesting spot. They can use edge help, but who's really a good edge at this point? I mean, maybe they go with the best tight end in the class. Who knows where they go? McBride's a pretty good tight end, but I think maybe they improve defense. There's a lot of ways they could go here. Maybe they go with Nakobe Dean. He wouldn't be bad there. The Lions, you know what? I think who said that in the chat that could they go quarterback? PC, I like Kenny Pickett, but honestly, don't think we'll get him. We need an alignment. Yeah, but if there's not a guy that meets that spot, maybe you go with it. Game Time asked about the Lions taking a quarterback. I think they do it there. I think it's interesting. Ravens, I think they got to go with a corner. That would be a big help for them. The Cowboys, they need help in that secondary. That's what they do. Titans, I think they go for. I think Christian Harris sneaks into the first round at the back end. I think they do that there. Cardinals, they're a tough one. I think they could use help on the line. Trevor Penning, can't ever have too much depth on an O-line. I don't think it's close. I think the Pats go with. I think they go with a weapon. It would be key for them to get any help from Mac Jones. So I think that's what they do there. Buccaneers. Maybe they go with Drake London. I could see that as a potential fit there. Jahan Dotson, KC Chiefs. And then to cap off this mini mock, I think they go Matt Gardner. He's a guy I think could sneak in. There's a lot of guys I probably missed just because this, they don't really update this very often. But that's my mock. Let me know what you guys think about it. There's some pretty interesting picks. Who knows? It's still super early right now. But we'll see. Thanks, Al Smith. I appreciate it. Definitely an interesting one. I'd be happy with that for the Giants. Yeah, if they can address the edge spot and at the same time get an alignment in the first round, I think that's a successful draft. Those are the two biggest needs on our team. So, in my opinion, so I think that makes sense. But no one could be upset if they take a whole bunch of O-linemen. It's just such a big need. But we'll see. I appreciate everybody for being here. If you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. I mean, you have nothing to lose. We make tons of content. NFL, MLB, NBA, NHL, tons of content. So subscribe to the channel if you guys aren't subscribed already. Comment in the chat. And like the stream. It really helps out, and I really do appreciate it. And I appreciate all the support. Panther Century, you've been amazing to me. Do you think Joe Judge will still be your head coach next year? Yeah, I think so. I think John Mara loves the guy. I think John Mara's our owner. I think he loves the guy. I mean, he sees something that most of the fan base doesn't. Yeah, in the end, I think Joe Judge is for at least one more season, and then I think we kind of reevaluate after that. But it's definitely interesting. We'll see. But yes, I do. I think Joe Judge will be the head coach moving forward for the Giants, and I kind of want that. I mean, I think no one does, and people kill me for saying this, but we saw something in him last year, right? So no reason to think he's terrible. You can't keep firing head coaches after 2 seasons. So I think the Giants, I think they're going to hang on, and I think that will be the right decision for at least one more year. And he has to perform. I mean, he absolutely has to. I mean, there's no excuse. He's got to perform. And wow, this game, between the Celtics and the Warriors is unbelievable. I mean, you know what? Maybe I'm going to do a play-by-play for that. I'm going to do a play-by-play for this. I mean, I haven't done a play-by-play in a long time. I'm just going to change the thumbnail and change the title. And then I'm going to do a play-by-play. I mean, it's a terrific game right now. Let's find a good thumbnail. It's a very tight game there. There's 5:25 to go in the third quarter. I'm just trying to get a good thumbnail. Al Smith and Panther Central, I see your comments, guys. You guys are the best. Really appreciate you guys for always supporting the channel, always helping out. I really appreciate everything you guys do for me. You're a big reason my channel has grown to the point where it has, and hopefully I'm able to continue to make it grow. And it's just been it's been a fun journey, fun success. I haven't done a play-by-play in a while. I know, man. It's been forever. I don't even know the last time, man. These files are too big. Just give me a sec, guys. Sorry for this delay. trying to start this as soon as I can. I'm having difficulties. The thumbnail files are too big for StreamYard, unfortunately. Let's find one. Hopefully this one works. And let's see if it works. Where is it? There it is. Perfect. It works. All right. There it is. Change the thumbnail and change the title. Oh, man, I can't. This is weird. Okay, it's not letting me. Whatever. I'll just I'll start the play-by-play. All right. Here we go. Let me pin that. All right. It's currently a commercial. I'm gonna get a banner going. Perfect. All right, guys. I'll update the score when possible. And I'm going to pin that comment. Perfect. There we go. We got a good game here. I'm not sure why I can't change. That upsets me. I'm not sure why I can't change the StreamYard title in the middle of stream. It says because it's scheduled. Start time is scheduled for later. You cannot edit. That sucks. Man. I appreciate it, Al. Who are you guys going for here? PC, who are you going for? Al Smith says G State. Boston's in the East. Better for my Knicks. Yeah, it's just like me. I mean, it's better for the Raptors, better for the Knicks if the Celtics lose. So that's what we're getting at. Still a commercial break here. Might be a bit delayed because of the YouTube. It's always delayed sometimes. It's the most annoying thing ever, but it is what it is. Hopefully it's not too delayed. Villanova's losing right now to Creighton. That's pretty difficult. You picked Boston. All right. Did you bet or something? There's a 3-pointer I put up, and it's good. Quick 3 as they just came out of the timeout. I should have picked Golden State. Did you bet on the game or what's the case? Curry with the ball. There's Draymond. Back to Curry. Curry up fake. Tatum bites and Curry travels. Change the score. Oh. Smart with the ball. 12 to shoot. Puts it up. And nice play defensively. Curry picks it up for the Warriors. In transition, Curry behind the back. Dribble. Gives it off for Green. Kicks to the corner. Wiggins three-pointer. Got it. 7-point lead for the Warriors. 82-75. Nice find there from Draymond Green. As Wiggins leads the Warriors in scoring, he's got 27. Curry with 25. Tatum, smart. He thought about the three, faked it, wouldn't take it. He drives to the hoop, gets inside, and he's fouled by Juan Toscano. And he will have 2 free throws at the line. Marcus Smart at the line. No, I just predicted. Oh, I see. Very cool. 82-75. The first free throw for Smart is good. He makes it a 6-point game. The second free throw for Smart is good. So he cut it to 5. 82-77. Going to be close down the road. Yeah, it is. It's going to be a good finish. Toscano driving. He is going to kick it to Iguodala. Iguodala looking for Curry. Curry makes a cut to the hoop. He can't get it to him. Here's Draymond, 8 to shoot. Outside Curry. Curry, quick release. No good. Rebound, Jason Tatum. As the Celtics look to go on a run to close out the third quarter, under 3 to go in the quarter. Tatum defended by Juan Toscano. He's playing good defense. Spin move from Tatum. Kick out. Richardson going to drive, get it inside Williams. Nice strip by Andre Iguodala as he comes the other way in transition 2-on-2. Iguodala, and that one stolen by Jason Tatum, who was coming back. He made a nice defensive play. Here's Richardson. Richardson gives it to Nesmith, 3, no good, and he's fouled. It'll be a 3-shot foul. Draymond Green with the foul that time. He's not liking the call, and with 2:37 to go in the third quarter, it's a 5-point game, 3 free throws for the Celtics. And the first free throw is good for Nesmith. And the second free throw for Nesmith is also good. LeBron and Towns from Minnesota is up next. That'll be a good game. I believe that one starts at 10 o'clock. And Nesmith looking to go for 3 for 3 from the line. Let's see if he could do that and cut the lead to 2 points. Nesmith missed it. So he goes 2 for 3 from the line. And the Warriors have the ball up by 3. Here is Curry. Curry to Iguodala, back to Curry. Curry thought about 3, gets inside, layup. Oh, he botched the finger roll. Tough go for Curry. Boston trying to cut the lead, and Brown can't finish. The rebound by Brown off of Brown. I thought that one was off of, or no, it wasn't off Brown. Wow, that's a bad call. It looked like it was off of Brown's leg. Curry just missed the finger roll. I mean, that's as easy as a shot he's going to have. Richardson driving the hoop. He can't finish. Rebounded by Iguodala. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Iguodala up ahead for the Warriors. And he is going to look for him, and he's going to have it for Gary Payton. Payton down low to Bielitsa. Nice play defensively by Smart to tap it away out of bounds. And a minute 53 to go in the third quarter. Shot clock's at 11 for the Warriors. 3 timeouts left for Boston, 4 for Golden State. Celtics in the bonus for the rest of the quarter. Curry to inbound, gets it to Iguodala, right back to Curry. Curry fake the 3. Richardson Stays on him. Nice tight defense. Curry going to drive. Curry, and there's a charging call. Nice charge taken by Neesmith. He's down. And Curry called for the charge. Nice play. Nice read by the youngster, Aaron Neesmith, as he saw that one coming. And, I don't know about that call. It looked like his foot was just kind of moving at the last second, but they give him the call. And it'll be Celtic ball as they look to cut the lead or tie the game. 12 turnovers for Golden State, 10 for Boston. Tatum inbounds to Marcus Smart. Minute 40 to go in the third quarter. As Smart crosses the timeline, he's going to give it to Tatum, and he threw it away. Another turnover for the Celtics, and a terrible turnover. No need to rush it if you're Marcus Smart, and he just completely threw it away. As the Warriors get it back, and they nearly go backcourt violation there that time. Bjelica with it. He's looking for Curry. Curry defended nicely off ball by Richardson. Bjelica finds Payton. Payton driving. Payton defended by Tatum. He gets it back to Bjelica. Bjelica, great pass to the cutting Curry, but he couldn't put up a shot. Curry, kick. Here's a three for Payton, low in the clock. No good. Rebounded, and I saw that coming. It was a over-the-back foul on Marcus Smart as Nemanja Bjelica draws the foul. We're going to have a good finish here in Boston. Minute 12 to go, and there's a commercial. On time on the floor, the Heat won. Nice win for them against the Magic. Pelicans leading the Bucks. Spurs leading the Jazz. Nuggets crushing the Hawks by 21. And, of course, this game, it's a tight one. And a very good game here in Boston between the Warriors and the Celtics. And there's currently a commercial break. Curry, man, he's such a great player. I mean, probably, in my opinion, he's the best shooter ever. And I don't even think it's really close. And Villanova, man, they're having a tough go. 8:38 to go. They're down by 6. Are they challenging the call here? And I don't know if they did challenge, I don't know what they're looking at. Smart completely grabs the arm as Smart goes back to the bench. The Warriors going to have the ball. Iguodala to inbound. He gets it to Bjelica. Bjelica looking for Curry. Finds Curry. Back to Bjelica. Bjelica off dribble. He's going to put up a shot. It's short, air ball. Grabbed by Robert Williams. In transition is Jason Tatum to the hoop. Scores. 1-point game. Under a minute remaining in the third quarter. Boston cuts the lead to 1. And Steph Curry with it. The Warriors called a timeout on that last play there. That was the stoppage. Curry pulls up from way deep, and he's off the side rim. Bad shot from Curry. And the Celtics are going to look to take the lead. Here's JB. Nice play by Curry defensively to win the ball back for the Warriors. 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Bjelica with it. Controlling for the Warriors. They don't go 2 for 1. And there's a three. It's no good. Tatum grabs the board, and the Celtics will likely hold for a final shot here with 12 seconds to go in the third quarter. It's Richardson with the ball. Field goals in the quarter, tough for Golden State. 4 for 19, 9 for 17 for Boston. 5 on the clock. Here's Tatum. Down by 1. Tatum over Payton. Great defense, air ball, and that will do it for the third quarter. 82-81. As we're going to have a terrific finish in this game. It is a good one, Al. Very good one. Without a doubt. Definitely a good game. A couple of really good teams in this one. Second-point game going down to the wire. Let's look around the scores around the NHL. Pittsburgh. And wow, they blew it with Buffalo. It's 2-2 going to OT. That's not one you would expect there at all. Pelicans are really playing a good one against the Bucks. Man, that's a good game. Celtics making a comeback. I mean, it's a good game here. It's definitely going to go down to the wire. No question about it. Absolutely going to go down to the wire. See what happens. One-point game as they're getting set to go after they show this highlight from the game in Miami. A couple good ones there. Max Strus had 32 for the Heat. That's a big night for him. Villanova is terrible. What's going on with them? They're down by 11. Not good. This commercial's taking a long time. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I really appreciate all the support. PC, Al Smith, you guys are the best. Waiting for this one to get going again. Taking a long commercial break. And here we go. As the Celtics coach was interviewed, they're just showing it now on the TV. I got no volume. And here we go. As we start the fourth quarter. The Warriors have it. With 10 to shoot, Wiggins looking for a shot. He's going to kick it. Choza gives it to the corner. Corner three is no good. Rebounded by Enes Kanter. Enes Freedom, I should say. And my Kings are looking good. Sucks we only beat good teams as the Celtics take the lead on the three-pointer. Sucks we can only beat good teams and lose to bad teams. This team confuses me. Yeah, it's tough right now for you guys. It's weird what you guys are doing. This is Boston's first lead since it was 3-2. Man, they're up by 2, 84-82. Iguodala. He's going to find Choza. Choza should have taken it. He's going to give it back to Iguodala. Iguodala low in the clock. Oh, what a finish by Iguodala. It's an 84-84 game. What a terrific bucket that was from Andre Iguodala, the vet. 84 apiece. Tatum with it. 10 to shoot. Double teamed. Now he's single teamed by Wiggins. He's going to find Richardson. 3 from deep. No good. Rebound tapped up and picked up by the Celtics. Nesmith short. Another rebound for Enes Freedom. And he puts it up. He can't get it to go. And Iguodala finally gets the rebound for the Warriors. Choza with it in an 84-84 game. Iguodala up to Wiggins. Nice pass. He's going to kick it back to Iguodala. Bjelica to the corner. It's Lee for 3. Got it. 3-point lead for the Warriors. What a shot from Damon Lee. He's been with the Warriors for a while. Tatum driving, no good. Rebounded by Choza. He's such a fast player here. He comes down the lane. He's going to kick it to Iguodala, and he slams it home. 5-point lead. And Iguodala is fired up. Peyton Pritchard with it. 7-0 run for the Warriors in the last minute 40. Tatum, he's going to look for the lane, and he got it. He cuts it to a 3-point game. Jason Tatum, he's having a great night. He's got 25, I believe. Here is Iguodala. Iggy with a Bjelica from way deep downtown. He got it. Nemanja Bjelica from way deep. And he extends the Warrior lead to 6 with 9:10 to go in the fourth quarter. Tatum, good defense from the Warriors. Richardson finds Pritchard. Pritchard back to Tatum. He thought about it. He's not going to take it. He's going to get inside, driving the lane, and he's fouled by, it looks like, Wiggins. What a great game. My goodness. This is really going to the wire right here. As a couple of free throws coming up for JT. Let's change the score when we get a chance. It's a high-scoring game here. Tatum's first free throw is good. And he's looking to cut it to a 4-point game if he can knock this free throw down. 9:03 to go in the fourth. Tatum. And he hits them both. 92-88. And Steph Curry still on the bench biting his nails as he looks very nervous. Tatum having a terrific night. He's got 27, 9 for 15 from the field, 6 for 6 from the line. Here is Lee. Saving Lee to Iguodala. Corner 3 over Freedom. Won't go. Rebounded by Pritchard up ahead for Tatum. Tatum with the ball, defended by Wiggins. Wiggins playing good defense on Tatum as he crosses up. Tatum in the corner, deep low post. And it kicks to Nesmith, and he missed the 3. Warriors wanted an off-ball foul. They didn't get it. Warriors got it back. Here's Wiggins. Wiggins with 8:20 to go in the fourth quarter. Wiggins still with it. Screen set Iguodala. Wiggins kicks to Lee. Lee turning around. He's going to find Bjelica. Bjelica is going to try and kick it. Great pass. Choza low in the clock. Choza drives. Kicks it again. Great ball movement. Not a lot of time to shoot. Bjelica going to have to put it up. It's short. Off the front rim. Rebounded by Freedom. Here's Tatum with it now. 8 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. It's a tight one right down to the wire. Here's Pritchard. Pritchard with it. And he looks inside and one. Nesmith. And he finishes for the Celtics. And they cut the lead to 2. He'll look to cut it to 1. As he's been very good down the stretch here for the Warriors. Nesmith, his free throw is good. And a foul here. My Hornets are playing in 15 minutes at Portland. Going to be tough. Yeah, it is going to be tough, but no CJ McCollum there in that one. So, that'll make things a little bit easier. As the Warriors have it, it's Bjelica. He's going to kick it to Lee. Lee going to kick it back. Here's Iguodala. Iguodala puts up a 3. Oh, what a shot. Andre Iguodala. Unbelievable shot there that time. Here's Tatum. Tatum finds Nesmith. Nesmith. And it's stolen. Lee up ahead. It's Iguodala. Iguodala in transition kicks to Lee. Lee for 3. No good rebound, Tatum. 4-point lead for the Warriors. 95-91. 7 minutes to go. Here's Tatum. And it's an offensive foul. Wow, that's a great pass by Lee, and Iguodala with a beautiful three-pointer late in the clock because he had nothing to do but just chuck it up, and it went in. And that'll take this game to a commercial break. And I am going to close out the stream, guys. But I appreciate everything you guys have done. Al, Smith, Panther Central, you guys have been amazing. I really appreciate what you guys have done for me for this channel. I mean, you guys stuck around here for the whole stream. I mean, you guys are amazing. So thank you guys so much. Try and help me continue to grow as much as possible as we're trying to get to 300 subs. I appreciate all the support from you guys. Enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy the rest of the game. And continue to support. Hopefully we'll see you guys soon. Thank you guys so much. For anyone watching this back on the playback, please subscribe if you guys are new. See you guys all very soon. Peace out.